it's Arsenal PSG, and the Bruga where they around the town now saying that Arsenal cannot go past PSG. How do you feel about the match coming up?
No, there is always room for banter. Everybody has what he has to say. The truth of the matter is, even when it comes to Real Madrid, that was the saying. This is the last bus stop for Arsenal. This is Leventis bus stop for Arsenal. This is wherever they call it. At the end of the day, I put my enemies to shame. But I still believe it will still replicate itself. So PSG go on head to head, and the rest of them, they have never been our mates. So I don't really need to give much of an equal now. 90 minutes will tell. But after the 90 minutes, I promise to come back.
Okay.
That's just it.
He promised to come back. All right. So, but this time around, say Partey no good play. So it's a concern it shows concern for Arsenal fans, saying that they don't know how they will approach this game. Considering the fact that Partey will not be playing.
The truth of the matter is, from the first game of Arsenal in the Premier League TD going to the 38th match, no player has been a consistent player. Arteta always finds his ways. The master of tactician. Partey has been absent. Odegaard has been absent. Saka has been absent. Every other person is Gabriel absent. Who on earth would believe that Kiwo or Kivio will be a better pairing with Saliba against Real Madrid? Holding the likes of Mbappe, Vinicius, and Rodrigo, including Dembele.
They couldn't score.
And only the goal they had to score was an error from Saliba. So all I believe in Arteta is he must find a way where there is no way. So Partey not playing, definitely I know his masterclass is needed. He's a masterclass in the midfield. But all I know, there must be a way.
Alright, so let's talk about your attack. Say as PSG now get better attack, they can score. They have Kvaratskhelia there, they have Dembele there, they have Dure there, they have Bakola there. All those attacking, threats there. I know say your defense quite tight, but what about your own? You have only Martinelli there, and Saka is going head to head against Mendes. Mendes will not gree Salah play too short of target for the whole home and away. Salah couldn't, dribble past him. Any concerns for that?
Later, you ask Mendes what he said on the press conference, that Bukayo has been his worst nightmare when they were playing. Just after this press, you ask your gogo. He said, openly, Mendes is Saka has been his nightmare. He knows what he's about to face. I'm promising you, I'm hitting hand on my chest, betting on it that Mendes can never sleep this night. Never. All what he will be going through is Saka's clips. How to and how not to. But at the end of the day, I will shame my haters.
All right. So what about Martinelli? Then do you bet on them to score? Can they do it? Because I know what Liverpool, what this team PSG did to Liverpool. They couldn't, Liverpool couldn't open them up.
And did to Aston Villa.
Yeah, maybe Aston Villa tried their best too.
That is one thing for sure. Against Aston Villa, they showed their weakness.
Yes.
And when I tell you, leave the entire thing to the mathematician to do, the tactician to do. I know Mikel Arteta, and on the process I must stand. Trust the process, I must stand. So the fact remains short. And one thing I should give you a little expo. Anytime our female team beats any great side in the Champions League, fear the male. No, just go and check the trace. Anytime. And the worst of it is Spanish team, they eliminated Spanish team, and we eliminated Spanish team. Now it's a League One team. They have eliminated the League One team being the Lyon female. And what should be the next? Fill up the gap. What should be the next?
Champions.
I'm scared to. The only fact there is bankers must talk. Enemies will speak. Those that did not even come, that can never qualify to Europa conference teams, they will talk. Both those, and I feel like in the next 17 years, they cannot get a better player with the position that people fighting for relegation come and be talking against Arsenal. No, definitely they will. The only truth of the matter is, if I wish, the 90 minutes would let them know our home will decide the match the entire qualification will be at our home.
Without Partey.
I said the qualification will be at our home without Partey. Yeah, you will know. Even when people were crying for Gabriel Magalhaes,
Yes.
he will cover the void. I think I might bring it under 21 player and cover that void.
Under 21 player with no experience.
And you will see it work. That is the tactician at work. The masterpiece is at work. You just allow the person to do his work. Under 21 might come there and do the work, and you will be surprised. 3-0, 3-0. And the work is done.
Alright, so if I ask you as a fan now, how do you think Arteta will approach this game? How do you feel like Arteta will approach this game?
So definitely I know the two teams are tactical teams. And based on the keep on the game, flow of the game, and what I love most is playing against a team that doesn't go 10 man behind the block. You come to express yourself, and I come out to express myself. That is when you see Arteta at work. But if anytime you see a low block team
Like Inter
Milan, Atletico Madrid, all of them, it has always been a headache, a struggling thing for Arteta to work, because the penetration aspect and the rest of them will be a difficult part to play. But if you come out to play, there must be a leapfrog. You must dictate a leapfrog and know which will captivate from it.
Alright, so who are you banking on to do the magic for you up front?
And the truth of the matter is, everybody knows. I don't even need to tell a blind man who Bukayo Saka is. So the truth of the matter is, they have Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, Bakola, and the rest of them. But there is one particular person they call people.
One particular person they call people. One person, people.
Bukayo Saka. So I believe by now he must have taken his elbow. And some other things, he used to go for the match, but you will see Saka on the game. Yes, he has always been the difference. Against Real Madrid, they saw him being the difference, and I'm still keeping to you. Be mindful of the Clarence free kick.
Again.
I said, just anytime Saka is penetrating towards their 18-yard box,
they should be shouting, "Don't get him down! Don't get it! Allow him
to express himself. Leave him to shoot the shot off target. Because any foul, the Clarence will come."
Alright, so I want to ask you, concerning what happened with Saliba last 4 games and last 2 games, about some of the mistakes. Are you concerned about him? Yes, are you concerned about him making 1 or 2 mistakes, because he's going toe to toe against one of the best attacking options in the Europe?
Good and fine. The truth being told, he made an ungodly mistake, and I know my man, and I know who I am embarking on, Mikel Arteta, and I know he must have spit out shit out of him. So definitely Saliba needed the rest. He has been on too many games.
Yeah.
So he needed the rest to calm the stress, go on a more of an ice bath, and the rest of them to release those nervosity. But the truth, as it stands, I know I have one of the best defensive defender in Europe. One of the best. I'm not saying he's the best. One of the best defender in the world, in Saliba. He must control himself. He knows what is at stake, and I believe he would not make us lose such thing at a mere cost. No. He knows what is at stake.
Alright, so if you have a chance to see the Arsenal team now, what message will you pass on to them before the game?
Concentration. Till 90 minutes. Just total concentration. Because anything can happen, especially when you have some game changers in PSG. Somebody like Kvaratskhelia, Dembele doesn't like. They are some game changers. It's a little mistake change the entire game.
Yeah.
So if we should conceive before them, the game will come towards another different angle, looking for a win, a equalization before going for a win. But I know this season I have been consistent with my defense. In Champions League, at least I can beat my chest and say I'm the from first to third less conceived teams in Champions League. And PSG has shown their weakness within lines. And I believe there are some areas which we can captivate from there and work towards it.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.